What's up, guys? My name is Your Heroes, and welcome back to more Panzer Elite. I was about to say Gates of Hell there. And today we are going to be looking at what is the best option to buy in Panzer Elite. Now, a lot of you have been coming up to me, writing in the comments. They're still unsure whether to buy this game or not, as it is still in early access, and it's only been out for at least a week as of recording, or slightly longer. And I'm going to be letting you know today which is the best option for you in your opinion, or as in my opinion, what is the best price. Now, of course, your opinion might be completely different to mine, so the way that I'm going to be explaining it is based on my opinion, what I think is best for maybe newcomers or veterans to other games that are slightly similar to this game, or people who are just kind of looking at kind of an interest but kind of holding back because they want a wee bit longer. So I'm going to be letting you know all that you need to know about what is the best option for buying this game. So if you'd like to know more about news, update and gameplay about the new Call to Arms Panzer Elite game, then make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I kind of talked this briefly about my review in this game, or a couple of weeks ago, about the release of this game and how much it costs, but I kind of want to go a wee bit more deeper dive of this. Now, I could make a short about it and say, oh, just buy this, but I really want to take a deeper dive into this. So let's have a look. So there is currently 3 ways that you can buy this game. There is the standard edition, the deluxe edition, and the support bundle. Now, the deluxe edition is cheaper than the standard edition, or if you're kind of looking at in price wise, then actually your supporter bundle is still technically cheaper than your standard bundle. And the reason is for this is because the developers of this game have said that they're offering a support bundle at 10% off for those who wish to contribute even further to the game's development. Now, I think this post is slightly older, so I don't know if the price has slightly changed, but I will double check that. But basically, they're saying is that you may ask why we're releasing a DLC during early access. The reason is simple. We're already planning on working on Deluxe Edition, which they have already released for the full release, or they've released the deluxe edition currently right now, but they're doing it for the full release, and we believe it would be unfair to withhold content from our early supporters who are already helping us during this phase. To be transparent about our plans, the DLC is available at a reduced price during early access, and some of its content is already included for you to enjoy. Our philosophy is that the earlier you support us, the less you should have to pay for the game. To make things even better, early access will launch with additional 10% discount during the first week. So this was all actually kind of during like the first week. This was all this saying here. This post was all actually released the 19th of September. So it is a wee bit back, but basically to kind of just clear it up for price wise, I will show you that the game itself, just to buy it standard, is £25. If you want to buy the Panzer Elite, the supporter edition, it's £37. But if you just want to buy the deluxe edition, which is counted as a DLC, then it's actually cheaper at £16.75. But I don't know, with DLCs you usually have to buy the original game first. But I don't know if it's slightly different where you can just buy the deluxe edition and it'll come with the game itself. I'm not quite sure on that. If anybody knows about that, then let me know whether you can just buy the DLC and without buying the main game. I don't know if the deluxe edition counts as part of the main game, but I doubt it. Sorry, I had that playing in the background. But in my recommendation, what is the best way to do this? Now, in my opinion, if you are a new beginner to this game, as in you've not played these type of games before, so if you haven't played, I think Call to Arms or Digital Mindsoft might get triggered by the way I say this, but if you haven't played War Thunder or World of Tanks and you're completely new to this game, then you might as well, hold back a wee bit, because £24 for a game of early access is very expensive, I think, and you're better going off with the deluxe edition, which is only £15, and that's with a 10% discount on top of it. Or you could go for the support bundle, which gives you the original game and it gives you the deluxe edition for £37. So actually, if you're paying £24 or and £15, you're actually you're paying more for two separate, you're paying for the game itself and the DLC, and if you pay for those two separately, you're actually paying more than what you get for the supporters bundle. So I would actually recommend, for somebody who's like brand new to the game and you haven't played this before, like War Thunder or anything, then watch other YouTubers or content like myself first, and then and then go off and play like other related games like World of Tanks or War Thunder. And then if you like those type of games, then come back to this game, and then I would go and get yourself the supporters bundle. Do not be tricked into getting the just the game itself, because it does turn out to be more expensive that way. So in my sense is that you're better going off the supporters bundle, even though it does say it's more expensive. But if you add on, if you look here, so I'm going to use a calculator for this because I'm terrible at math, but if you do 24.99 plus 15.07, you're paying £40 for game itself and the deluxe edition as separate. But if you buy the supporter editions, where you get the same thing for the two games, for the deluxe edition, then you're paying £4 cheaper, and that is money that you can save. So, or if you really want to do it, then you could just go for the deluxe edition, which again the deluxe edition gives you additional, I think, 3 missions, which I think you'll see when I'm reviewing this game. You'll see that there's 3 extra missions which you can do, and it also comes with 3 extra skins for 3 vehicles, I believe. So that is something to really consider. Again, it's cheaper, so it's £16. So I was wrong. So the way you need to get deluxe edition, if you buy the base game of Gates of Hell, not Gates of Hell, of Panzer Elite, so you can actually get the deluxe edition without buying the main version, which cost overall £40. So in that case, you are better buying the supporters bundle, or whatever it was called, the supporters bundle at £37, because it works out cheaper that way. Now that is I would recommend that for for players that are, again, that aren't used to this game and are new to it, and you are maybe still holding back. Then if you are still holding back after my comments, then I would just leave the game, go watch other content creators, and then wait a couple months for this game to be fully released, and then decide whether you want to buy it or not. But for the people who are know about this game or experienced about this game, played relatable games like myself, then I would 100% still go for the supporters bundle. It's just a non-brainer. It's just you just can't not beat that price, I would say. And with the supporters bundle, you get the 2 items, which is the game itself and the deluxe edition. So, and I don't know why I clicked that, sorry guys. So yeah, my overall conclusion, which is I know, a short, is that go for the supporters bundle. And I know I could have probably put that in a short. I don't know, I keep clicking on that, and everything is just annoying me. Everything's just playing, and it shouldn't be. I don't know why it's annoying me. Anyway, overall, what is my conclusion of buying this game? 100% go for the supporters bundle. It works out cheaper, and you get the base game and the deluxe edition for that. And unfortunately, in my case, I got this game as an early access, so all I need to do is just get the deluxe edition, which will only cost me £15. But for anybody that has to buy 2 and you still can't decide which one to buy, go for the supporter bundle overall, because it works out cheaper and it's better that way. So yeah, there you go guys. That is my rundown on what you should do for starting players. And if you're really unsure and you're really still not confident in this game, wait a couple months for its full release and then go ahead and buy it. For players that are medium to know well of it, then go for the supporters bundle. And if you're the veteran player, then go for the supporters bundle. Simple as. And I could have probably made that into a short, but I just want to explain a wee bit more detail about where you guys are levels are at and what my suggestion is for what you should do for that. So there you go guys. That is my recommendation for what to buy for this game. I hope this kind of has made it clear. If not, then I do apologize, and I'll maybe try and explain it a wee bit better in a short. But I'm hoping this, guys, you'll be able to understand and decide for yourself which one is the best option for yourself to buy. And but if I was a new player and I didn't know what I was doing, I would wait a couple months because it's still unknown territory. But if I knew these type of games well, I'd be going for the supporters bundle, as you are getting a 2-for-1 at a cheaper price. So there you go, guys. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't seen my full review of this game yet, then make sure you click left here as I give you all the full rundown on gameplay, game modes, and everything you need to know about this game. But there you go, guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and our support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.